Here we go again. The following gay agenda news comes courtesy of TMZ. TMZ writes, and I quote, producers of The Real Housewives of Atlanta have figured out a way to fill the shoes of n.e.e.t, and it starts with the first transgender on the show. TMZ has learned Amiyah Scott will join the cast next season. Amiyah is a model who was born Arthur. It began his transformation 10 years ago when he was 17. Amiyah has been romantically linked to a number of rappers. The show is also adding Kim Fields from Facts of Life, end quote. Okay, so here's the deal. For the record, when they refer to Amiyah as a he, rather as a she and a her, I added those parts right there for the record, just so you know. If TMZ, somebody from there ever hears it, if, you know, Raquel's a subscriber or something like that, which I doubt. But anyways, I wouldn't want somebody to hear me calling this person a him and they think TMZ wrote it. I added those parts. But anyways, thank you to TMZ for the news. And, you know, this is alarming. I don't care what anybody says. This is alarming because, you know, this is the same show titled The Real Housewives of Atlanta. And if you pay attention to the show, some of them are not even from Atlanta, first of all. Second of all, about half of the show last season, rather about half of the cast on season 7, were not married at all. And then none of them are housewives. So why would you throw a transgendered man in the mix? I mean, the show doesn't live up to its title anyway, so, you know, I guess it makes sense. You know, all I know is this. I'm not going to watch season 8 as of right now. I don't really have any real incentive to watch it now that Claudia is gone. You know, NeNe Leakes with her ridiculous wigs are gone. And they took Portia's peach. So there's really no reason for me to watch the show. As a matter of fact, last season, season 7, I normally watch the whole season of a show if I can, and I always watch the reunion shows. Last season, I did not watch the last, I think it was 2 or 3 episodes. It might have been 1 before the reunion, and I watched none of the 3 reunion shows. But I stopped watching it, in other words, probably 2 or 3 episodes before the reunion and none of the reunions. So I've already technically tuned out anyway before, you know, this next big piece of propaganda hit. Here's my whole thing. What would make me tune in for an episode is if they changed the title of the show to Pretentious Gold Diggers from Atlanta or something like that. But the show is just, it's not even titled properly. It's hard for me to even, you know what I mean, take the show seriously, considering the simple fact that they won't even title the show properly. You went from not having women who are married, first of all, not having women who are actual housewives, to not having women who are married at all, to now putting transgendered people on the show. It's like, what's the freaking purpose now? It's, you know, to tell you the truth, the show has been around now for 8 seasons, seeing that the season will air beginning sometime this year in 2015. I think that it's time for the show to just go away, to tell you the truth. You know, all of this stuff happened after Bruce Jenner said, you know, that he wants to be a woman now. This uber gay agenda. Now, here's the thing. Even on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, season 2, you know, they went and threw a gay love triangle on the show for this season. And a part of me is like, well, what's the purpose? Now, here's the deal. I wouldn't mind so much if they had their own separate show for that particular subject, and I would actually give it a chance, watch an episode or 2. But the fact that they put it on Love and Hip Hop just makes me feel like there's an agenda behind it. Like, what is the purpose of that? You know what I mean? It's like, really, what is the point at the end of the day? But anyway, you know, all I know is this. I feel like they're trying to make us all pro-gay. And I can't ever be pro-gay because I'm not even pro-straight at this point. You know? We need straight people to have a population, so there's a reason to be straight. But why in the world would I need or want to be pro-gay if I'm not even pro-straight? It's ridiculous. You see what I'm saying? So Anybody who's going to call me a bigot in the comment section, say that I'm anti-gay, anti-transgender, all of that crap, you're going to get blocked. Don't even comment. Don't even waste your breath. Don't even waste your time. And don't come to me telling me you're going to flag my video falsely, because it says right there in the rules that you may have your channel deleted if you falsely flag somebody. Because some crazy tranny came basically harassing me on some other videos in the past. So I don't have time for it. Anyway, congratulations to Mr. Scott. You know, get your coins, bro. I'm no hater. And at the end of the day, my whole thing about the tranny thing is the fact that they're genital mutilators, which I explained in the video before. People cried about it. I said, you know, genital mutilation is a violent act and I can't support that. And people started crying instead of saying, well, that's your opinion. And since I'm so liberal that I believe that a man should be able to chop his balls off, I also support your decision to be against it. No, they didn't say that, because they're full of it. You know, these people were only pro-choice, you know, like people having their own choice to do things when it conveniences them. That's what liberalism is all about. It's about liberating yourself and screwing everybody else over, basically. But anyways, this is all my opinion. Let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the m.e.e.t Magazine YouTube channels. Visit m.e.e.t.blogspot.com for more. And for the record, remember, don't go talking crap to me down there. If you don't have anything intelligent to add to the conversation, if you're not going to break down my points, if you're going to call me any name whatsoever, you're probably going to be banned and blocked and have your comment deleted. So don't waste your time or mine. m.e.e.t Magazine.